In this video, I will show you how you can customize this framework template to build your website. If you haven't remixed the template yet, go to templyo.io and click Discover Templates. From here, you can choose any of these free templates. I will choose Najm AI for this video. Click Use for Free, then click Copy. Now choose your workspace and click Confirm. I will start by adding a new website title. So in Framework, we have three main tabs: Pages, which contains all the pages in this template; Layers, which contains the three breakpoints we have in this template: desktop, tablet, and phone. Finally, we have the Assets tab, which contains all the components we have in this template and the predefined styles like text, links, and color styles. And be careful when you change any of these styles, because these changes will apply across all pages where these styles are used, like this color right here. Now we can go and customize the sections one by one. Go to the Layers tab and select the desktop breakpoint. Then on the right sidebar, you would see a template layout. Click Edit. Then here we have the navigation and the footer. Double click on the navigation. Here we have the website title. Double click on it and type your website title. On the right sidebar, you would see all the options to change the style, like color, size, font type. Then double click on the image and upload your logo. You might see some sizing issues here. That's because we have the type is set to fill. You can change it to fit. And here we have the link. Select it, and on the right side you can change the link directly. This button right here opens a links component. To edit this, on the left side you would see the component itself. Double click on it, and from here you can change all the links one by one. You can link it to another page, or you can add an external link. And at the bottom there is all the other options like the size, color, and font type. Now we can go back to the home page and start customizing the hero section. Double click on this text and type your new title. I would also highlight this word. Also, I will rename this color just to make everything clear. And from the styles options, you would see that this color is using a predefined text style. Here we have all the options for the three breakpoints we have. Now double click on the text here and type your text. In the same way, this one is using a predefined text style. Now we have this button, which is a component. So if you want to change the layout of this component, double click on it to open the component page. For me, I will just change the hover color of this button. Now we can go back and edit it using the right side options. So here we have the variant, link, and title. So here I can add my external link and change the title of this button. Now double click on this image and upload your image. And that's it for this one. Now we can go to the next section where we have a ticker or slider. I will switch to the dark mode just to make everything clear. So this ticker is connected to these logos on the left side. Each one is inside a layer. Double click on it and upload a new logo. Now if you want to add more logos, select one of the existing layers and click Command D or Ctrl D to duplicate it. Let's rename it to Logo 7 just to make everything clear. Then select the ticker, and from the right side there is Children option. Click Add and select the new logo layer. And right click if you want to remove any logo. And here we have all the other options like the speed, the gap, and the padding. Now double click on this text and type your new text, and I will highlight this word to red. And this text here using a predefined style called heading 2. So you can edit it by changing these options, but be careful because these changes will apply everywhere where this style is used. Now double click on this description and type your text. Now these cards are components, so if you want to change the layout, double click on it and change it from here. Now go back to the home page, and from the right side we have these options here like icon, title, and description. So here we have different icons to choose from. Then you can add a new title and a description. Then select the other cards. In the same way you can change the icon, title, and descriptions for them. Next we have this section here. In the same way, double click on the title and type your new title. I will give it a max width just to make the layout fit better for this new text. Then in the same way, double click on the description and change it. Then for the button, select it and change the title, link, and variant if you want from the right side options. Then double click on the image and upload a new image to change it. Then here you might see some sizing issues. That's because we have the type is set to fit, so you can change it to fill. And basically in the same way for these two sections. Here again, double click on the text and type your text. I'll also select this word and change its color to red. And in the same way for this description. Now these cards are components, so double click on it if you want to change the layout. I will move the title for example, and you will notice that these changes applied across all cards because they are using the same component. Now go back to the home page, select one of these cards, and from the right side you have all the options to customize it. So we have the title, description, and link options. So you only have to change these options for each card one by one if you want to stick with the same layout. Now in the same way for the next section, double click on the title and type your new title. I'll also select this word and change its color to red just to highlight it. Double click on the description and change it. Now these pricing cards are component, so double click on it. Here we have two variants, the monthly one and the annual one. So the monthly variant is the primary one. So for example, if I remove this feature right here, it will automatically be removed from the annual one. Which means you just have to change the copy from the monthly variant. Then you only highlight the difference from the annual variant. Like for example, the pricing difference. So you change the pricing text. Here we also have the same options we've seen before because we are using the same button component. But this one, for example, is using a different variant, which you can change as you want. So now after changing the copy, I can go and change only the price for the annual variant. And of course, you can also change the features copy here, like if your annual plans give different features for the users. Now in the same way for this section, double click on the title and type your new title. I'll select this word as well and highlight it. Click on the description and type your new description. Now these stickers right here are connected to the logos on the left side. So you can double click on it and upload a new logo. And if you want to add more logos, select one of the existing layers and click Command D or Ctrl D to duplicate it. Now in the same way you can double click on it and add a new logo, then rename it just to keep everything clear. Now select the ticker, click Children, add, then select the new layer you've created. You can right click and click Remove to remove any of these logos. In the same way for the other tickers, you can drag and drop these layers to change the order. Now we move to the next section. In the same way, double click on this title here and type your new title. I will highlight this word as well. Then double click on the description and type your new description. Now these cards are components. So in the same way, if you want to change the layout, you can double click on one of these and change the layout from the component page. As you see, these changes applied across all cards because they are sharing the same component. Now from the home page, select one of these cards and from the right side you have all the options to customize it, like the image, title, and text. And if you want to add more cards, select one of the existing ones and click Command D or Ctrl D to duplicate it. Then you can rename it just to keep everything clear. Then go and select the slider, and from the right side you have the content option. Here you can add, then select the new card you've created. You can drag and drop to change the order, or you can right click and click Remove to remove one of these cards. You have also all the other options to customize the slider, like the arrows option. So select the arrow image, then upload a new arrow image to customize it. Now we can move to the next one. This one is a bit different because as you see, here we have the whole section is set as a component. And that's because we are using the same component and the same section in different pages. So we don't have to apply the same changes again and again in different pages. We just do it once at the component level. Then these changes will be applied automatically because you are using the same component at different pages. And you will understand that exactly later in this video. So we double click and change the title, and the same way we double click on the description and type the new description. Now for the questions on the right side, here we are using a CMS collection to make it easy for you to edit the copy. So click on the CMS option at the top, then select this collection. Now here each item represents a question and an answer. If you click on it, you will see the question and answer fields. So you only have to change the copy of these fields. And you can also click new item to add a new question. then click save. Also, you can drag and drop one of these items to change the order, or you can right click on one of these and click delete to delete them. Now let's go back and review the component to see the changes we made. Now for the next section, double click on this title and type a new title. I will also select this word and change its color to red. Then double click on the description and type a new description as well. Now for these article cards, we are using a CMS collection. So click on the CMS option at the top and select the block collection. Here, as you see, we have different items. Each one represents an article and each one has different fields like title, slug, date, image, and other options. So you have to customize them one by one. And the content field right here is the content that we will see later in this video in the article page. You can click on the new item option and fill these fields to add a new item. You can also drag and drop these items to change the order. Now we can go back and you will see the changes we made. In the home page, as you see, the blog section is limited to 3 articles only. So if you want to change that, you can select the blog layer and change the limit to option as you want. Now here we have the CTA section, and this one is a bit different as well because here the whole section is set as a component. So double click on it and customize it from inside the component. So for example, you can double click on the image and upload a new image to change it. Then finally we have the footer. From the layers tab at the top, select the desktop breakpoint and from the right side click edit. Here double click on the footer. Now you can change the title, logo and links. Double click on the title and add a new title. Then double click on the image and upload a new image. Now for the links, select it and from the right side you can link it to any page in the website, or you can add an external link. You can also double click on it and change the link itself. Then in the same way for all the other links. Now you can go to the template layout and remove the use for free and more templates buttons. Now by that, you will have the landing page ready to be published. And you will see that all the changes we made got automatically applied across all breakpoints. So your website will look amazing on desktop, tablet and phone screens. Now we can check the other pages. Here we have the Hero 2 page, which has a different image. Here we have the pricing page. All you have to do is change the title and the description. And you will see that all the changes we made before for the pricing component get automatically applied here because we are basically using the same pricing component. But if you want to add more changes, double click on it and adjust it from inside the component. In the same way for this section, we are using the same component we have in the home page, and the same way for the CTA section. Then we can go to the blog page. The same way, we just have to change the title and the description. All the blog cards are pulling the data from the CMS collection. Also here we have this section, which is a component, and the CTA component. Now we can check the article page, which is also pulling the data from the CMS collection. You can navigate through the articles you have using this drop down. And as I mentioned before, each blog item has a content field, which is basically the content you see here. Now we have the contact page. Here you just have to change the title and the description. Also select the form and make sure to select it from the left sidebar. So you select the form layer. From the right side there is a send to option. Select email and type your email. So now all the emails will be sent to your inbox. This form here has a name, email and message fields. If you want to add more fields here, select the form and click on the plus icon. Then select text, for example. Now we have 2 message fields. I will select the second one and remove the main hi at first. Then I will change the type to text and change the name to website, for example. In the same way for the placeholder. I will also change the label here to website just to make everything clear. Or in this case, I think it's better to have the type set to URL. Then I will drag and drop the new fields for a better layout. Now the button we have here is a bit different because we are using here a form button component, which is a bit different than the usual button component we have in the website. So here for me, I need to change the hover colors because I've already changed the primary color of the website. I'll also change the background color for this loading state, and that's it for this page. We can now move to the next page. Now we can move to the terms and conditions and privacy policy pages. So basically these 2 pages are using the CMS collection. So here we have a legal pages CMS collection. And each item represents a different page. Like for example, here we have the privacy policy item, which has a title and the content. And also we have the terms and conditions item, which also has a title and a content. So if you want these pages, you only have to change the content. Don't try to change the title because that would affect the page itself. If you want to add more legal pages, like for example, a refund policy, go and create a new item. Let's name it refund policy. And I will add just a dummy content for now, just to explain how it works. Now go back to the pages and duplicate one of these existing pages. Then rename it to refund policy, for example. Then make sure to select the legal pages layer. Then from the right side, there is a filter option. Open it, and here add the page title you've already created. So for me, it was a refund policy. Once you do that, it will automatically pull the content from the CMS collection. Also, you can directly change the content from here without opening the CMS collection by double-clicking on the content here. And finally, we have the 404 page, which just contains 404 text. Now you only have to connect the website domain name from the settings page, then you can go and publish your website. And that's it for the video. Thank you for using my template. If you are looking for different templates, you can go to templyo.io, click discover templates. From here you can choose any of these free templates.